pants. Finally.
All right. Are we live?
Yeah, we are. And I'm really sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. We got this. You know, listen, we're still dealing with this stuff.
Just watching your butthole pucker like that, you can't manufacture that kind of dedication.
There's serious puckering. I got 2 texts. Are you guys okay?
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. And look at this. Psychic Kamie's brought her whole crew in here. Kamie, thank you. We need to get you on the show here soon.
Absolutely.
Right? Let's bring you on. Let's schedule your ass and the rest of you too. But we do have a theme song now. Are we ready to get started?
We were waiting for you to hit this thing. So
okay, because I don't want to give away any free humor.
No, don't. This is a pay to laugh scenario here.
All right. Now, let me make sure you guys are hearing it. We're about to kick it off right here. The one and only KAOS Podcast intro song, written, produced, directed, and executed by Taint.
Good evening.
Good reverb.
Sit back and relax to the sounds of
Which is wild. I can't hear it.
Yeah, baby. Hosted by Terry James, Uli, and Tank. All these guys.
Tell me when to cut it out because I can't hear it on this side. Shitty audio engineer.
I'm glad you're here.
All right, that's
it stopped.
All right, we're good. We're good.
It goes on for a while. You guys
get on for a while. You get the high idea of it. All right. So
I was vibing. I picked up the bass and I got 2 chords. I said, these 2 chords sound good.
There's a doom, doom, I like it.
You know what I was thinking of? You know when in old like R&B before the guy came out on stage, the band would just play.
Yeah.
They would just get going, right? And then it's like that's what we need for our show.
I also think. Go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. I think it's a good. I'm going to walk around with that in my head all the time. So there you go.
Well, it's kind of like the intro to like the Blues Brothers when they come out on stage, right? It's like da, 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 da.
Yeah, exactly. Then it finally like revs up and gets going.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. So keep the comments coming. We have Tarot Taint today, and we're going to need you guys a little bit later on to bring them some questions. Bring him some questions about your life and let Tarot Taint do a reading for you. I mean, he's no Psychic Kamie, but you know,
different. It's different. Yeah. We all mediums tap into different parts of the unknown.
I think she could appreciate Tarot Taint.
I think she could.
Yeah. Hello, James. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Joan, nice to see you.
Joan, how's the cat? Good. Okay. It's good to hear. I'm good. I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. Okay. Psychic Kamie. Look at that. We have questions. All right. Look at that. This ought to be fun today. But I have a question to start the show like we always
hit it.
Okay. Would you rather date somebody wildly attractive with 0 depth? Nothing to them, just hotness. Or somebody deep with below average looks?
Date.
Be with.
I want the hot one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and why? What's your reasoning for having the hot one, Tank?
Because we are dating. I wants to.
Okay. Let me put this. Let me change.
Nothing's permanent.
Let me change this. Would you rather marry?
Oh, no, it's the other way around for the married ones.
Okay, so you'd rather have somebody that has a good vibe with below average looks. So all your friends are going to be going, what the hell's he doing?
Doesn't matter. You got to be, she's going to be with you forever.
Yeah, that's a lot of people always say that about Sherry. It's like, what is he doing with her?
Yeah.
She's dog.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to tell you as a solid 3. 5 if you've had a cocktails.
No, you are not a 3. Shut up.
I'm going to go with the less than. Man, my stepdad told me when I was a little kid, he's like, pick the second best looking girl in your grade and try to ask her out because every dude is asking out, whatever.
Okay,
whatever that level is.
This isn't the second best. I love how your dad told you not to really reach real high.
Oh, yeah.
Only
Keep
reach a little bit, you know.
Uli, you need a 3.
Hey, my college counselor said the same thing. College isn't for everyone. That was his words. Kind of like you're going to fuel the planes, you won't fly the planes. And Terry's the one that ends up in the Navy's Blue Angels jet.
Well, you know, when I was younger, my mom and dad really encouraged me to become a postman.
Solid career.
They thought it's a great career, but they thought that all I had to do was take this test, you know, this special services test where you know how to count and you know what your alphabet is. And I mean, that's where they saw me. They said, "Listen, this is the best this kid's gonna do."
I mean, he knows his Dewey Decimal System. So.
Yeah, this is the best this kid's gonna do. He needs to be a post office guy.
There's a good chance he's going to go postal.
And for a while there, I was a little
He's pent
upset.
up.
Yeah, I was a little upset at my parents for doing that for a while. Like you didn't see the dreams that I had, you know, type of thing. You didn't really. This is it for me. I know they're looking out for the best. And then I'm living in my high rise downtown Seattle. My mailman Ray, who I've seen all the time, every day, comes up to me and he goes, and he's a Vietnam vet. Comes up to me, goes, "Man, I'm retiring. I'm taking my pension." He moved in with his son. He moved to Germany where his son lives. And he is, you know, he just left. And I'm going, this guy had it right. If I would have done what my parents would have said, I'd have my toes in the sand right now.
In the German beach sand.
In the German beach sand.
Das Sand. And they send that check anywhere. There's so many expatriates all over this world getting checks deposited in their account in Thailand and Australia. I mean, if you can get in there and if it's a place to, you could live there forever, especially Thailand.
Yeah, but that's until, you know, there's all the talk about how your Social Security and pensions and all that stuff are going to go away. I hope he got out in time. And I think he did.
Good.
Yeah, we call that in the fire service mailbox money. That's what I'm getting now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just every month pops up in the mailbox. It's pretty great.
Congratulations. I like that about you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have a mail carrier named Pietro, and Pietro he's from, I don't know if it's Ecuador. Anyway, he and I exchanged gardening tips. It's like one of the highlights of my day. I love talking to Pietro. He's great.
Is he on foot?
Yeah. Well, he parks at the end of the block and he's, up and back.
Of course. That's the route, man. That's what you want. I bet he's getting so many steps in every day. His abs are glistening hard.
I'll ask him.
You think women like him? Do you think that they invite him into the house, for a little lemonade, maybe?
An accent will get you so far in this world. You know this.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Uli. How are you?
Mr. Uli.
Have you got your tomatoes in the ground? Let me tell you something, Pietro. I got a bit of a drinking problem, so no.
Get out of my face, Pietro. No, it was weird because I'm living in this, this high rise that has, security and a concierge and all that stuff. And all of my friends were the people that actually worked there. Were the guy that, that painted the walls and the, and the mailman and the guys that came, when they had a problem when I moved in, and they had this construction crew there, and they used my unit because I really wasn't living there all the time as the model to figure out what was wrong, and then they'd fix it and all that stuff. And those guys were all my friends. I still would see them and have lunch with them today. I didn't like anybody that lived in my building.
Sounds like an Always Sunny episode. You had like a bunch of squatters in your unit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, this sounds like a perfect reason why you should have left your last place.
Why?
I mean, you're friends with only the maintenance staff and none of the residents. Maybe you should move somewhere a little more blue collar where you can have more in common with some of these people.
I feel, I tried to be a big fancy guy. It felt weird.
It was very
Always
fancy.
does.
It's very fancy, but very quaint. Like it was a strange combination of being able to be right in someone's house and in a building all at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Did you have a doorman?
No, we had a concierge that was at the door. Yeah. So I guess that's a doorman, right? They took packages and all that stuff.
I've not been to New York City, but I know that they have like a union. There's so many doormen, right? Like you're a member of the doorman's union.
They don't have that here,
Or did they have an elevator attendant?
No, they didn't have anything like
Okay, then you're only halfway bougie.
No, there. Yeah, I wasn't. It sounds much more bougie than it really was. I mean, the dogs would pee in the elevator and stuff like that. And I got stuck in the elevator, and my fireman had to come rescue me. That felt good.
Doesn't it though? It's very emasculating.
Here I am with Sherry and our friend Chi. She was visiting, and we were taking her to the airport. We get in the elevator, and the thing drops. Yeah. Not really fast, but it starts going. We're going, what the hell's going on? And
not a whole story.
And then it stopped. It stopped about halfway. We were on the 15th floor or 12th floor, and it stopped around the 8th floor. And so we call the number, in the elevator, and it's somebody in India who's, where are you? And I'm like, what is this? And that's a horrible accent. I apologize to anybody from India.
Okay. It was off the dome.
Yeah, it was off the dome. So I
think that was Pakistan though that you just said. So
yeah, and so then it's like they didn't even know where we were. So Sherry's like pounding on it, and finally a resident heard us, and they went to the concierge. The concierge called the fire thing, and all of a sudden we hear the fire guys outside, and I'm going, oh great. I'm with two women. I'm with two women, and I got to be rescued by some handsome fire dudes. They love the fire guys.
Was the other chick hot too?
Huh?
Was the other chick hot too?
Yeah, she had her thing going on.
Yeah, see, this is like a start of Real Sex 21 or something.
And just my luck, the elevator. I hear the guy going, "I'm not going to wait for them to get here. I'm going in now." And I hear the fire guy out there, and he just starts cranking the door and opening the door, and he gets it opened about 2 feet to where we could get in or get out. And wouldn't you know it, the thing is at the level where I'm looking right at the fire guy's dicks.
We planned that actually. That's actually part of our training.
Have you ever had to break anybody out of a elevator?
Oh yeah. And it's interesting. That's why I said emasculating, because at one of our hospitals here, it happens all the time. But there was one on the south side of town with a fancy restaurant and a whiskey bar up top. And the guys were getting really pissed because, people get claustrophobic. They get a little panicky. And these guys were getting like mad, and they started talking about like, do you know who I am? And we're like, yeah, dude, it's 2 a.m. We're all stoked that you're stuck in there, man. And these guys were such assholes. I mean, I've seen people have complete breakdowns. And then in this particular instance, when we finally got them out after being threatened with lawsuits, like somehow we're keeping them in there, we open the doors, and it's like these beautiful women and these guys, these frat bros. And the women go, I want to apologize for our boyfriends being such dicks, and can we take some pictures with you guys? And these guys were steaming mad, right? So, yeah, probably had a relationship or two break up that night.
I like that.
And all you were doing your job, man.
You're just doing your job.
Yeah, man, that's it. It's like, and there are so few elevator technicians, like we can get into there, but it's not going to be exactly safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need some dude that is like 103 years old. He's like, I've been working on these since the Great War. Like that's the dude that knows.
That's your guy. Yeah, absolutely. Jeff in the chat room wants to know if Tyler taint zonked yet.
He's on his way.
Not yet.
He's working on it, isn't he? And of
work
course,
in progress.
Of course, we need a hello, Janella. It says, Psychic Kami told me to come watch, so here I am. Thank you so much, Kami. It's very nice of you to do this. That really means a lot. That's super cool.
I can tell you one thing: hooking up these speakers and this light and this technology, should not have microdosed before I did that. That's a little source of my
Did you do that?
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm back. I'm here.
Okay.
But the afternoon was just kind of a.
So I have a joke. Normally we don't like telling jokes, but I had a joke that went with the question that we talked about. Would you rather, date somebody that's super attractive with no depth, or somebody who's below average, that
who's
type.
a 9.
So I have a joke for you. And it's also a question. You have 3 women. Okay. All of them look exactly the same. All of them have the same amount of hotness to them. Okay. For the most part. They all have their own game. And you give each one of them $1,000. And the first one contestant number one, girl number one, puts all the $1,000 in the bank. The next one spends it all. Says, I'm gonna it's $1,000. I'm gonna go get some new leather pants. I'm gonna hoe it up. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Go on.
The next one puts $500 in the bank and then spends $500, invests $500. Which one do you go with?
The girl in leather.
The correct answer is the one with the biggest boobs. Thank you. I think I blew that joke.
So they're all average, but the one will have the bigger boobs. That is the one you go to.
It's just an old joke, guys.
Is this like your tattoo idea deal where we have to be real?
Listen, I'm not happy about my tattooing thing right now with you guys. You know, I looked at that stuff and I'm going, what's wrong with this? And then I keep going, I keep hearing Taint in the back of my head going, you know, that one doesn't have enough brown. And if you just go do the solid outline with it, and I'm like, fuck.
If you take that, and I remember you brought these up when you had Oliver Peck on, and even Oliver, who's one of the most.
What does he know?
Something. He knows something about something. He owns like over a dozen tattoo shops and is a very successful tattoo artist and owner. So, anyways, he was as nice as he could be, and he was still kind of like, those are cool, man. You know, he didn't have much to say about
That's
it.
a great impersonation of him, by the way.
Those are cool, man. Cool, whatever, man.
He was married to Kat Von D, and we had to stop him.
Oh.
And Oliver was he's the judge, and one of the judges on Ink Master, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oliver's that, and he's a friend of the show. He's been on the show forever, and we had to stop him. If you remember, when he got divorced from Kat Von D, he wanted to come on the show and give away her vibrator.
He's always got ideas.
He does always have ideas.
This may be not one of the best ones, but he had it ready to go, though.
You know, she's coming to Springfield actually with Wargasm, and in this moment, I think, I didn't realize, I had not really known she was a recording artist, and then when I was looking stuff up, I guess she's just sort of like blacked out her whole arms, right? Yeah. Did she go the Gwen Stefani route? Did she find Jeebus?
Yeah. Did she?
She's way Jeebus.
She's way Jeebus. She's big time Jeebus.
Well, you know,
if you see her, make sure you say Lex and Terry said hi.
Oh, I will for sure.
Yeah, that'll be your in.
I had a low key crush on her for many years. So,
and when we were hanging out with her, every guy in the station fell in love with her.
Of course, it's Kat Von D.
She's a babe.
Who's really pretty.
And it's basically, I've also been in love with Dita Von Teese for years and years too.
She is really hot.
I don't know who that is.
Terry, look her up.
Tattoos are nowhere.
I think you're going to like this.
No. Terry, this is, brother, I feel like we
you
are.
like vinyl and stuff. This is what you need to put this on your
What's her name?
list.
Dita, Dita.
Okay.
Von Teese. And I think it's Tees, isn't it, Taint?
Is she a tattoo chick?
No, she's she was married to Marilyn Manson. She's like a
pinup girl.
Yeah, she's pale though. I don't think she's tattooed though. Actually,
I don't think she's got a lot of ink on her.
No, I will. Let me see if I can.
But she does a lot of the vinyl shoots, and you like the vinyl, the stretchy.
I do like that.
All right.
I do like that. Hold on, let me try to add her into the.
Terry likes his women look like they were dipped in latex paint.
And you have a problem with this?
I don't.
No.
I think Terry and I are.
You actually got me into it. I had to look at it one day. I was like, "But Terry's into this. Let me see what this." Oh, it works.
Yeah, that Dita Von Teese.
The skin tone is beautiful.
It's a little too Morticia for me.
Oh, I love Morticia Adams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's very attractive. I'm just saying she would have nothing to do with me.
She looks like Snow White. I just watched that. She looks like Snow White.
There's certain girls when I go, they would just chew me up and spit me out, and she's one of them.
I just think most of those women wouldn't give me the time of day.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
And that's why you'll never experience them. You got to. Well, actually, you're still dating your girl.
Do you want the update?
Update.
You always have to have an update.
Right.
I have not fucked it up yet, which is a pretty high bar for me, right? Like,
all right,
we're going on a month and change.
Wow.
I did find out though, this was sort of disturbing. I didn't realize this. She's got one of her 3 dogs is one of those French bulldogs, and the dude is amazing, but he just has so many issues, like all the time.
Yeah.
And allergic to everything.
Is it a loud breather? Is it one of those?
Which I think that gives me an up, right? Because I wear a CPAP and snore. If she's used to that.
It's not
Anyway.
a silent house.
We don't do overnights yet anyway. Anyhow, so, but I found out that he was allergic to almost every kind of food, and she's back to feeding this dog kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
You're a meat?
Where do you get kangaroo? I don't, obviously Australia, but where do you?
There's apparently Pet Supplies Plus or something like that, but she sent me a picture earlier. I'm morally kind of questionable about this, and you know how morally flexible I am. Like, I don't give a shit, but kangaroo almost seems like,
This dog's on a
Sorry,
marsupial
Sherry's
diet.
walking in.
Sherry's like,
Sherry!
Sherry!
Hey, put that back. Put that back. Don't touch
Oh,
that.
Don't
she's
play
stealing his artwork.
Hey, don't touch. This is his man's space.
Get over here.
Do I get to meet Sherry finally?
Yeah, come in and say hi.
Ooh,
Oh, Terry, is that your new flipper board? Hey, what up, Sherry?
it's Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey,
We have-
tell them about the dog we saw today. Ulu was just telling us about this French bulldog that's
See a
got
dog?
issues. What about that dog we just saw today walking around? Tell
Oh.
everything that was wrong with it. Go ahead.
Let's talk about what was right with it. Nothing.
This dog had one leg in the back.
One leg. It had. Let's see. It had one eye.
Uh-huh.
And this is no lie. This is no lie. The eye. Yeah, it was gone. And then it had like a snaggle tooth, like one of the. And then the fur was like some of it was
Yeah.
long and some of it was I don't know.
Like fur. The other one was like wire.
Yeah, it was like a rat fucked a I don't know cat and a dog. Like they had a 3-way.
A 3-way.
Don't you think that's just the owner kind of racking up points? Like, look what I kept alive.
I'm telling you, yeah, I bet that dog gets more action than any of us.
I agree because that dog kept looking back at us going, hey, aren't you going to pet me like all the other people do?
This is my dog, Terry Shivo here.
Oh my God. Too soon. Too soon.
What's your
Sorry.
dog named Terry?
What's he good for? I don't know.
I like what Jeff said. Bro got him a kangaroo serial killer.
Yeah, so go back to the thing here. So she's got this dog, and so is this isn't a deal breaker? You like the dog?
No, the dog's cool. I just was kind of thrown back a little bit by kangaroo meat, right?
That's a woman who loves
Yeah.
a dog.
Oh yeah,
If you're
dude. What she's
investing in room meat.
yeah, you got to get a good room meat guy. We all know this, right? I mean, but yeah, things are going great. I mean, again, I haven't fucked it up severely yet, but she also has the 2 fiscal days a week that she's willing to hang out. And it's actually a really healthy boundary. It's pretty great.
What are your 2 days? What are your 2 days on?
She kind of, it's
Oh,
work
so
schedules.
they fluctuate.
But then I tried to one up her and said, fine, if you want some of the action, I'm only going to give it to you one of the 2 days. So make your choices.
Ooh,
Yeah, we
that's
gotta-
good.
You can stand to that?
I like.
Oh yeah, we got a power dynamic struggle going on, and I'm here for it.
Oh, cool.
We lie to each other incessantly. It's so healthy. It's amazing.
Every time you get together, it's like the UN.
Yes, but standoffish. Imagine the Zelensky and Trump meeting times 10 with sexual tension. That's what I got.
Love it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
I keep things fresh. I like it. You saw
Yeah.
what I have to deal with.
that's the first I've interacted with Sherry, and I've known about her for years. I feel blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Bless.
All right, so I got one for you.
Okay.
Since we're on the kind of a sexual tangent, as it were.
Well, one thing, if you're just joining, hello, thank you for being here. We have got coming up here a tarot taint. Get your questions ready to go. We'll be reading those in the chat room. But anyway, go ahead, Willie.
Well, since we were kind of along a sexual nature, and I know that's what sells. Dr. Google says it's not legal in California. Do you see this? Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm going to be reading that later. So, as we peruse adult entertainment websites, have you guys noticed over the last few years the proliferation of all the step family bullshit? It's always the stepmom or the stepdad or the stepdaughter. It's like, do you want incest, but you can't really say it? What's happening there? I need your input. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Tate, you want to handle this one first?
Well, it just shows you how normal it is for step families out there. And I say good for them, because we should be normalizing mixed families, you know?
I mean, if you are
Maybe
if
not
you
the
are
sexual
dating
part
that-
of it, but
Yeah, well, it's a step thing, all right? And I'm sure some step people have been married before. You know, there's none of
Oh,
that.
I live in the Ozarks. There's all kinds of stunkles, as I call them, step uncles, and used to be your dad, but is your uncle.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it just seems like that's such a weird category to be like, listen, I'm into it.
Yeah, I don't, and you're right. I don't know why that is, and people, I haven't really noticed that, but I know it's there because we talked about it on the Lex and Terry show about that.
Okay.
All over there, and I think I'd be a little creeped out about it. I don't think I would click on it. There's nothing exciting to me about it.
It's all staged anyway, like wrestling. I get it.
Yeah,
It's like,
of course, yeah. I know
oh, your
that-
father's not home. What can you do for me? Like all that shit.
Yeah, what do you mean your mom's 19?
what are
And
you
you're
doing
30.
here, Jake the Snake?
Yeah, you're 30 and your mom's
you're both.
19. I kind of figured this one out at the start that it's a setup. It's a ruse.
And why is the lighting so good in here?
While you were spending time on porn stuff,
as I am wont to do.
I talked about this earlier on another show, but I was spending time figuring out that I believe that I have an addiction. So there's that.
A real addiction.
Well, yes. What happened was, those counter clickers that they have when people walk into, like a turnstile and people are clicking.
I own 2 of them.
They're being advertised on Instagram. And they show them being made, and they're beautiful. They come in a beautiful, like, leather box that's all lined with fur, and I mean, it's a beautiful piece of work, and it's a high quality piece of work, and it's meant for people that have some sort of addiction. It's a day counter, so you count the days that you're sober or whatever. And I really wanted one of these, so I'm going, what am I addicted to? What can I use? Am I addicted to porn? No. Am I addicted to? What are you laughing at, Dave?
I just love that you want it so bad. You're trying to reverse engineer a reason to get it.
So I'm sitting there going, there's got to be something I'm addicted to, and it hit me. I truly am addicted to something.
Okay.
And this is what I wish maybe we had Psychic Kami on, but I believe I'm addicted to hope.
Ooh.
And I try all these different things, hoping that something's going to be the answer, that I'm going to feel a certain way about something, and hoping that a project takes off, hoping that I win the lottery, hoping that all these little hope things. And I think and I truly think that I am addicted to hope.
You're an optimist. I love it.
I don't think it's a good thing to be addicted to hope. I think it's a good thing to be maybe addicted to faith, or be addicted to
hard work.
Hard work, and all that kind of stuff, and things that are good for you. Hope is just like, I hope it happens. It doesn't mean anything's good. You're not doing anything.
I agree with you. I see hope taking a little wind out of your sails. It's like, yes, you need hope, but an overabundance of hope, or like trying to overbuild yourself to hope, that doesn't do you any good. You need to be focused on other stuff, real things.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they said in Ted Lasso? Don't you know it's the hope that kills you?
I remember that. And I watched every word of Ted Lasso, but I like that.
Yeah. So I have a friend who's texting me on the side here. I think she jumped in right during the step family porn side. And now she's actually saying that, Terry, you're an optimistic realist.
I don't know. I don't know how much of a realist I am, because I believe in magic.
Ooh.
I believe that the universe has my back. I believe all that kind of stuff. And Psychic Kami says that's very Sagittarius of me, which I am.
You're a Sag.
I'm a Sag.
Really? What are you, Tainer?
I'm a What am I?
What do you mean we had to
Gemini.
see? You're Gemini. That's right. You just had a birthday.
No, it's coming up.
What's
man.
coming
It's
up? Oh, that's right.
June.
It is June.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
it?
turning
a trait of
40 years
Gemini.
old.
Oh,
40.
God.
Could you imagine?
No, neither of us know what that's like.
Could you imagine being so old? I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to be considered very handsome.
Really? Who told you that?
Yeah. No, people talked about it.
Just word on the street. The streets were talking.
Oh, look
Jeff-
at me. I've melted.
Jeff, who's on Facebook in the chat, says addiction is the source of many downfalls. Addiction doesn't specify it can consume any area of life. There's healthy and unhealthy addictions. Healthy addictions can come and become unhealthy as well. Addiction is the source, not the other way around. Ooh,
Damn. Jeff Davis is deep.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I agree with it.
Yeah. Looks like again the living embodiment of magic with every breath. Oh, thank you. But I do believe in that stuff. So I wouldn't call myself necessarily a realist. I am realist in a way that I know you got to put in the work. No, nothing is given to you. But when you combine the hard work with faith that your day is coming, that's fantastic. But I seem to fall away from faith sometimes and get into hope. So that's what I'm working on right now. So that's my so maybe I'm going to get that counter.
So you're going to go try to go 100 days without over hoping. I mean, with that kind of something like that. And today I'm not going to hope. Boom. Then you go tomorrow. I didn't hope yesterday. All right.
Yeah. I think every night before I go to bed, I'm going to ask myself, did I hope? And if I didn't hope, then click.
Okay. I like that.
So
I
I
bet you could
can't-
get a good streak going, bud.
I carried one of those in the fire engine, and I called it the demerit counter. It was a totally arbitrary thing, right? Like because we're always fucking with each other. I'd be like, click, demerit. Demerits mean nothing, right?
That's a really good bit.
If I can find that is good, Tate. If I could find that click thing that I saw on Instagram, that really beautifully made one, because I went back to look at it, and I figured it would be in my algorithms now. I'm gonna buy it. If I get it, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna give you a hope update.
I hope that day.
How many days
45.
I've gone without hoping.
We got to send him to some sort of rehab for people who hope. It's just nothing but naysayers all the time.
Jamie says, how often has hope failed you? Ooh. I think it fails me a lot. I think it fails me all the time. I think living in a state of hope and just hoping that today's going to be that day instead of being faithful that it's going to be that day. I think that it's another day wasted.
But what does that day look like to you, Terry?
What do you mean?
You said, well, another day wasted. You don't have that voice. So I don't know why I did that. But anyway, it was really out of line. Anyway, but you're like, it's another day wasted. It feels like we talked about this last week. Is it the destination thing again? Are you hopeful that you're arriving? Because I'll tell you, even in what is this, episode 5 of KAOS, this has been such a beautiful journey, man. I don't know if I'm ready for a destination. I want us to keep fucking it up, having fun.
Yeah.
No hope around here. It's all faith, folks.
I like David saying here, say
Nope
nope
to hope.
hope.
Thank you,
Nope to
David.
dope and ugh to drugs, just like Nancy Reagan.
I don't. I don't know. It's something I need to get a handle.
Okay, all right. So hope has let you down. Obviously, you hope a lot, but hope has also got you some amazing things before. Right? You've achieved
the audacity
some
of hope.
things.
I've achieved some
President
great things in
Obama
my
said
life.
it.
I have achieved some great things in my life, but that's only when I knew that it was going to happen. And I have these moments in my life where I know something's going to happen, even if it hasn't materialized yet. I just know it, and I haven't had that feeling in a long time. And now I'm hoping I get that feeling again. And I feel like I let myself down. I want everyone to feel sorry for me right now. Thank you. That's enough.
Some weather we've been having.
By next week, you should have 7 days clean from Hope. So,
Well, I got to
let us
get the
know.
clicker first. It doesn't count until I get the clicker.
I'll
it
email
doesn't
you
count.
my clicker.
It doesn't count unless he clicks the button.
Yeah.
Guys in prison, they just do a little thing on the wall. You know, like you wake up and scratch into your drywall. Sherry, one more day.
Sherry.
You know what? Maybe I go old school with that.
She asks you what you're doing. Another day with you.
Yeah. Apparently, I think D might be in here today. So
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, if he is,
if D wants to join, let us know. We'll send you a link.
He said he
Absolutely.
likes the view from the shadows. Okay, we have to
No, he
respect
did
his
say
view.
that. He likes lurking in the shadows, but he's more than welcome to join.
This is deep.
oh, you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear what my friend who won't come into the comments says?
Yes.
Hope is the secured expectation of things not yet revealed or recognized. That's the beauty of it.
I don't think it's an expectation. I don't think hope is an expectation at all. I think hope is just that. I hope, you know, if you're expecting things to happen, that's when you get into faith and knowledge and knowing.
I'm going to go with hope was the hot one on Days of Our Lives.
There you go.
There it is.
I've always liked girls named Hope, by the way.
I haven't had a hope in my life, but I do have a question along these lines. I'm going to bring it back to, dude, and I love the deepness. I really do.
I'm done being deep. It's time for dick jokes.
All right. Speaking of, okay. Oh boy.
He's warming up the tarot.
He's
cards.
warming up the tarot cards.
Yeah, we're
So
just moments
I had
away from tarot tape, by the way. But anyway, go ahead.
Your algorithm's going to show you different things in your feeds and stuff. And I've noticed lately, again, this is going to seem as deviant as I am. Meteorologists south of the border, predominantly in Mexico, but probably throughout South America, are smoking hot.
Oh my God, I love watching television. I mean, what's it called? Univision.
Yeah, Telemundo. But,
Telemundo, man. Oh my God, Telemundo babes are outrageous.
and where I live, if the anchor changes her hair from left to right, she'll get hate mail like, you whore of Babylon. Like,
Yeah.
I want the confidence and the projection of the Mexican or South American, wherever, meteorologists to come up to the States and share with us all, because it's awesome.
I agree with you. That's where Fox News has it right. Because they get the skank going.
Yeah, but it's always the same thing. It's always the same blonde.
Yeah.
Well, that's their top-down thing. Rupert was a big creep, and he's like, "We're hiring hotties."
Yeah, I do love the Telemundo babes. I am with you on that, and I agree with you. Let's bring it to the States right now. Let's make it happen. You know what? Let's be on the search for our own weather person.
I love this. Also, I love the Mexican adage that says, because they talk about, but having grown up, both Terry, you and I have spent quite a bit of time near the border or over the border. I love the saying, bones are for the dogs, meat is for the man.
Well, I like this. Yes. You know what? If you're hot, if you're a hottie or a hottie that would like to be on this show just for a moment, to give us the weekly weather.
Yeah. From three different locations, right?
We will bring you, or just the nation, like they do on,
Or just where they're at.
Good Morning America. The South, it's going to be hot. The North, one of those things. We need a hot weather girl on this show.
Live from Poughkeepsie, it's Sharon.
What do you think? What do you think, guys?
I'm into it. I love Sharon from Poughkeepsie. If you're there, God bless you.
Yes, absolutely. Jeff, we need to run a commercial like Sad Animals and Sarah McLachlan commercials. For 10 cents a day, you can save Terry James from the struggles of hoping.
Oh, boy.
You guys are so funny.
Oh, God. Dennis thinks I have nice lashes. Thank you, Dennis.
Oh, look at that.
I'll take that.
Look at that. I'm writing this down. You are the first person to get hit on the show. Congratulations.
And you said you were a 3.
And you said, I know. How dare you down?
Knock it off.
I'm a South Side 3. I'm a West Side 8. Okay. You guys got to know Springfield. That's how it is.
Okay. So we are working on getting, I'm writing this down. We're working on getting a hot weather girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is so good.
We're going to outsource our kangaroo meat supplier. Got to get a good roo person.
Okay, we're going to outsource that.
Do you think he would get sick on wallaby, or it has to be roo?
I think it's got to be the roo.
What about wombat? What do you think wombat's tasting like these days?
Is that marsupial also?
I don't know. It might be. Do you know what they call a group of wombats?
I do. Fuck, I do.
What do they call them?
Well, it was a random fact I said the other day on the radio. I don't know.
Wombat, a group of wombats. A kind?
No, good. You're getting close.
A wombizzle.
A group of wombats is called a wisdom.
A wisdom.
Isn't that kind of cool? That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay.
Dennis is also establishing he's not hitting him, just
Not too
noticing
late.
when I look down.
Too late, Dennis.
I'm going to take the compliment, dude. I need him. I know.
Putting it down. Dennis hit on Uli. Okay.
I have a face for radio. Everyone knows this.
Okay. Are you ready, Tank? Are you ready to get some questions for Tara Tank?
You ready,
Do you have your outfit near you?
fuckers?
Oh, the tarot cards are coming out.
Okay, hold on. As we get ready for Tarot Taint, get your questions coming right now for Tarot Taint in the chat room.
I'm going to refresh my drink.
Okay, you do that. That's what this show's like. We're a little informal around here, but do that. If you've got a question for Tarot Taint and his cards, we would love to hear it. We will read that. We will post it up here. And Tarot Taint, he's the wisest man. Tarot Taint is thousands of years old. We're not sure exactly how old he is, but he's old. And I like the fact that Uli left me to talk to absolutely nobody. Taint is getting ready as Tarot Taint. He's got his cape, he's got his wig, and he's getting into character. It takes him a while to get into character because he really channels this stuff. And that Psychic Kami knows what channeling is. This guy really hits it. He takes it to a whole different level. Oh, there's Tarot Taint right there. Look at that, everybody. Why does this make me laugh so much? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks for being here with me, Jeff. Appreciate it, buddy. Tarot Taint, how are you?
Hello, Terrence. It's been Uli, my boy.
Tarot Taint is here.
Yes, I'm back again. How's things?
How have you been, Tarot Taint? We're waiting for questions to come in for Tarot
I've
Taint.
had
He's going to
gout.
pull a card for you and tell you
Are
what
you
he
familiar
needs.
with gout? A buildup of lactic acid in your toes. Oh, it's painful.
Really? You had gout.
I'm off the red meat again, Terry.
Is that what happens? Is that what gets to
I've
you?
got to stop. I must.
Red meat, red wine. I've heard it.
It hurts so badly.
Give you the old sugar foot.
I've tried a spell of newt. I've even thrown a card right at it. It didn't help.
I love it when you put spells. That's another thing that once Tarot Taint answers your question and pulls a card for you, he will do a spell for you as well. He'll put a spell on you or on whoever else you have in mind. But
I do have to tell you, I almost used all my newt, so I'm almost out. Just wanted
You're
to
running low on.
You know
I'm
what?
low on newt.
When we find a good ruse supplier, we'll also see if they got an in on the newt market.
Newt's been disrupted by the tariffs. I won't go there, but you know.
Okay, here we go. That's a different kind of question, Jeff Daniels, or excuse me, Jeff Davis. He's like, if 1 and 2 is P and Pooh, does that mean that Pooh and P make 3? That's not a good question for sure. This is a serious person we have with us.
Free, stop it.
You guys fail to realize the gift that we're giving you right now.
Does anybody
You
want to
can't
cut
get
the card?
Psychic Kami.
Even Psychic Kami is taking a back seat for a moment.
She's like, I don't want to deal with this. I think she might want to, mess with that. So, okay,
What
let's
is
go.
the spirit?
Oh,
What
no,
trying
here
to
she is.
tell me?
Here she is right now.
No,
Psychic Kami wants to know what her spirit animal is telling her right now, Tara.
Kami spells Kami.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut the door, open it up, flip around 360 on Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Ace of Swords, which means. Whoosh.
Do we get to see the card?
Yeah, shut up, it's right here.
Say some sorts, Terry. Show some respect.
Okay, the Ace of Swords-
Kami, beware, the Ace of Swords has been approved for deliverance. Okay.
No Tony Hawk in her future.
So what is the Ace of Swords trying to tell her right now?
It means invest in a bear market. It's financially driven.
I didn't know that Tarot Taint was a crypto guy.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
yes, I'm a crypto bro. Man, do you get down in NFTs too? We'll talk later. Okay, cool.
Okay, so would you like to give her a spell to make her the rest of her life fantastic?
Yes, take a small child's eyelashes, mix it with your own urine and cinnamon. You take that, and it not only will rid you of your evilness abound, but you can also use it to exfoliate your skin. It's a dual-purpose potion, and you may have it, Gamey.
Wow, that's really good.
Jesus.
That's really good, Tarot Taint. Any other questions for Tarot Taint?
Anyone else? Another question, perhaps, maybe?
Let me ask you one while we're waiting for people to to pull up the
Well, I'd love to
nuts
get
and
you on
balls to do this. I would like to know, Tarot Taint, if I truly do have an addiction to hope.
Okay.
Do I have an
Feeling a
addiction to
great
hope?
disturbance about that.
Uh-huh. By
1,
the way-
2, 3. Buckle a shoe. Turn around. Do a flippy. Do a flippy floppy. Eat a Doritos bag. Oh my God, Terry.
What?
Hope is the problem. You look at this, the 5 chalices.
Mhm.
Do you know what the third one is?
I don't know the third one. I don't know what any.
Is that gout again? Are we back with the gout?
Doubt is the 5th. The third is hope.
The third is hope. The
Hope.
third chalice is-
I'm represented in the 5th chalice as gout, but here, my boy, is hope, and it is running right over. Uli, you over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm on the far side. Yes, of course, clearly.
It's all full of pornography. You've been searching online. You
Well,
sticky
we all have our weaknesses, Tarot Taint.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll have to throw that card away.
By the way, you're having a tough time with your beard.
Oh, this beard is weird, man. Do I need it? Okay, who's next? These cards are hot tonight, aren't they, boys?
Yes. Here's one right here.
Oh, AJ. Yes, from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked on it. Where's AJ?
No, yeah. No, that's Addison. That's AJ.
Okay. It's the Wizard Taint. It's Tarot Taint, by the way. Should
Yeah.
I start a side hustle and start an OnlyFans page? Ooh, I like that.
Now, if you saw AJ, we call him Table Rock Aquaman, or if you order Jason Momoa on Wish. So there's your levels of entry.
Yeah.
It's like a low-budget Momoa.
Yes. We call him AJ Mimosa.
The low budget Momoa. So
Oh,
you have an
man.
answer for that? For
Aquaman, turn around, flipperoo, do the fandango. Son of a page. Almost out of Newt. Uh-oh. Queen of Swords, don't do it. It'll be only trauma for you. Uli's likeness is registered with himself.
It's true. I do love trauma and women in large dresses.
So don't fuck with his image, man. Queen of Swords. Or S words, I don't know. Is it swords? It's swords. It's a sword and you can see it.
Thank you, Tarot Taint. What does this
The
mean? What
cards
does this
are
mean?
there
oh
on
great one?
tonight. The cards are on. I've had quite a rest.
You know, even if no one else is watching, this is the best part of my day. I look forward to this shit all week.
Someone
is good.
watching. Oh, look at this. Angie Mana. Do I have any big
Did you answer that one already?
No, Angie, I've got you coming up, girl. Hold on a second.
Yeah, have you done
Dollar
Tarot Taint is hip to it. Here we go.
have you done the
$1.50.
OnlyFans page question yet from Addison?
Oh, don't do it. No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, don't
No,
do it.
don't do it. This boy, he's litigious. He's probably has some representation through the radio station. He'll sue you into next week.
Okay, well, Angie wants to know, do I have any big changes?
Angie has a photo kissing a kitty cat. How cute. Oh, my God. There. Here we are. All right. Kitty cat, whisker, pew. Meow, meow. What will I do? Oh, no.
The fact that this comes so easily to you, Tarot Taint, it's just so inspirational.
It really is. It's
I haven't
good.
seen this in some time.
Oh, really? What
Hiding
is it?
within the deck. It's barely seen the light of day since I cracked the pack.
Yeah.
The Queen of Cups.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's hot chocolate time. This means it's go get the hot chocolate. Who likes to relax with the hot chocolate on the couch and Netflix and chill? That's what that means.
All right.
What does that mean? What does that mean for Angie?
I don't know. That's what the card says, though. It doesn't all make sense to me. It makes sense to her, boy.
Okay. Oh, I see.
One of those don't kill the messenger scenarios.
I see what you're talking about. Can she at least have a
A potion.
yes, a potion?
Okay. Let me see for Angie. Oh, it's a good thing she has a cat because cat feces is integral in this one.
Uh-huh.
You take a little clump of the poopy, mix in motor oil, used, of course. Then you go and find a dragonfly, pulverize it, put it in there, throw that in your backyard, and guess what? You've gotten rid of fire ants all season.
I don't know if that's the mushrooms talking, but brother, you are making sense.
That is really good. That is really good. We have time for one more. We have time.
Oh,
for one more.
yeah.
Here we go. Let's go to wrong one.
Angie is not impressed.
Angie's like, what the hell?
Oh, the cat's dead. Oh, shit. Sorry, Angie.
Taint.
So sorry. Get
Gerald
that off
Taint.
of your Facebook profile, you idiot. Come on.
Dennis is asking.
I didn't know Tarot Tate was so hip to social media, but I'm here for it.
Apologize.
He wants to know. Dennis wants to know if he should keep his jalopy or buy a brand new car.
Oh, Dennis. Come on, man. Hold on a second. Beep. Beep. Who's got the keys to my new Jeep? What's this? Which one is this? Oh, my gosh. The Century Sash.
Yeah.
Whenever you see this, it means halt what you're doing and take stock of your life. I say don't do it. And the cards say the same. Jalopy it is. Sorry, buddy. Ain't time to floss like that, bro. The economy's on a downturn. Even the old Tate knows it.
Buying the dip.
That's very
There.
nice. That's very nice, Tarot Tate. Thank you for your wisdom today.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's great.
feel weak. I feel weak from all these readings.
Tarot Tate, perhaps you should get back into the old crypt, and we'll talk to you again soon.
I need to have no very weak cardio. I must go.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tarot Tate.
Oh, man.
You know, I love it. Thank you. Uh-oh. Look at him. He's fading away tonight.
I feel whatever intellect I have, to quote my friend Daisy over here, is just leaving my body right now. And I love it. I'm here for it.
And this is why this show can't be a podcast.
Whoa, Tate's back. You missed Tarot Tate. He was great.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Did I share with you guys my idea for a dating app?
No.
Think about
Been on a
this.
dating app, but I'll help.
Well, I've been on most of them. Found my ex-wife on one, and we were 98% compatible. She did not see this logic in that. Anyway, I thought, there's Hinge, right? What if we had one called Unhinged, where it's every red flag you've ever known, ever, and you just trot your fucking crazy out from here to breakfast. Now, I realize both you guys are married, so this is not of interest to you, but I know you would have a great perspective. Unhinged.
So you start with all your negatives instead of everything positive?
Why would they be negatives? Just say, hey, just check it out. I'm going to freak the fuck out on you if you don't respond to my texts. I'll find out where you live. Maybe I burn a cat in front of your house. I would never condone that. I love cats.
Yes, you are a cat person.
Yeah, everyone knows it. Anyway, I just think Unhinged would just be where you can let your freak flag fly, trot that shit out.
I think that might work because it's got a certain element of freeing.
Yeah.
It's like I can be as truthful as anything and see if my truth flag flies in somebody else's yard.
And
I get that. I think that's a fantastic idea.
I've seen memes along those lines. Like, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm unhinged. I will cry on like 6 times a day, but also next level sex, right? Like high risk, high reward. That's all I'm saying.
I hear the crazy ones are good in bed.
They are. Can confirm.
Yeah, when a girl cries post-coital, it is one of the most disturbing things. You're like, did I do this? Am I going to jail? Was it good? I mean, you have all these thoughts running through your mind. Like, Is this the best she's ever had?
It's one of the most unsettling moments.
One day, this is why I don't go out on Halloween. One day, I was working Halloween night at K-Tide in Santa Barbara.
99.9.
That's right. And there's in the studio, it's in a parking lot. There's a little window that you can crank open, and it's like face high, and people could peek in there if you wanted. They had a drape, but, and this girl pulls up and she had a bag over her head. And she knocked on the window on Halloween and said, "Trick or treat," and took the bag off. And she was smoking hot. It was Dana. Absolutely beautiful.
Why don't I have porn music queued up on my board here? Go ahead.
And I went out with her, and she was absolutely nuts. The last time I saw her, by the way, was in my rear view mirror. She got out of the car at a freeway entrance. And I'm not a confrontational guy. I just don't want to deal with that type of stuff. But she would cry after sex. She moved to San Luis Obispo, and I would drive from Santa Barbara to San Luis Obispo.
Right up the 101, baby.
Yeah, I would drive. What is that? A 2-hour drive, something like that?
2 hours. Yep.
Yeah. And I would drive up there after my shift, and I'd get up at like 2 a.m, and I'd go bang her, and she would cry afterwards. And I didn't know what to do. I wish I could have seen my face. I wish there was video of my face. Like, what the fuck is this all about? Turns out that I saw her in a porn movie later on in life. And so maybe something bad happened to her sexually. Because I wasn't doing anything horrible. I thought I had a girlfriend,
Damaged is sexy.
Yeah. And I didn't like it. I didn't want to deal with it.
Sometimes when you think you have a girlfriend and she's not, that's the worst part.
And not just that,
I got engaged to someone like that.
Yeah. I mean, one time this is when she was living in Santa Barbara. She asked me to come over after the show, and I show up to her apartment, which was on a second level of this thing. And I see her sitting on a couch making out with a guy, but she asked me to come over.
Did she live in Goleta?
No, she was in downtown Santa Barbara.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a total Goleta thing though.
Oh, absolutely. Wow, Dennis is really putting some mojo on me. I don't know if you're seeing that in the comments right there, friends. Yeah. Oof. No.
Oh, do you? Look at that. He wants to know, call it Go Fish. Do you have an abusive mother? No. Do you have an ex that tried to put foreign objects in you while you slept?
Well, I wouldn't have remembered it if she did.
Foreign objects. Like a tiny Eiffel Tower or what?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
There's a great Instagram page called Foreign Object Friday. It's one of the EMS pages where it's just x-rays of things that people have gone into the ER with. And I'll say this, I say it every year especially around Halloween. Flared base, people. Flared base. You can't go wrong with the flared base. It can't go up there.
So like an egg can though, right?
What does that mean, flared base? Oh, I get it. Okay, I got it. See, I had to.
Yeah, there we go.
I need to get out more, man. I've been married.
Hey, you don't see those outside, man.
Yeah, I don't see.
You can go out there, but you ain't seeing that.
Oh, Dennis is clarifying. He's saying this is the bar to entry. Do you have an abusive mother? Do you?
I see.
I smell what you're cooking, Dennis. I smell it.
Nice, yeah, Dennis. Appreciate it. Well, guys, is there anything else we need to hit on? First of all, I took notes, and the only thing that I really came back with is that we are in the search for a hot weather girl to be on the show, to come on just for one, quick little segment.
Preferably Latina.
Yeah, preferably, but you got to dress nasty, and you got to give us the weather.
And it can't just be taint.
And if this show pays off, if this show becomes something, it will be a paying gig for you.
You think we're playing?
If this show ever gets money made, that's a big if. See, I'm going back to the hope thing again.
No hope.
I don't know if you saw my name. This audio engineering. If D is watching, I apologize, sir. I have done disservice to the board, but we're trying our fucking best.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So first of all, thanks again to Kami for inviting her entire friend and follower base in. If it wasn't for her, we'd probably have 3 people.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Jamie.
And we'll have her on the show here in an upcoming episode at some point.
And next week, Taint, you will be broadcasting live from yet another exotic location.
From the territory of Puerto Rico.
Woo! Well, let's hope the internet still works down there, and it's going to be a good time, boys.
All right. It worked last time. The Virgin Islands. What other trips do you have coming up?
Back to the Middle East.
Oh, really?
Some problems. Apparently somebody messed something up. I got to go fix it.
Ooh, you're that guy. You're the fixer.
Guy, the
You're,
fixer.
you're the wolf.
Sin the wolf.
All right, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. Thanks to everybody who's been commenting and asking the questions. You guys are fantastic. This is a different type of show we're doing. This is definitely not a podcast. This is but it will be available in podcast form if you just want to go back and listen. But it's, as you can tell, it's much more visual than anything else. And you can subscribe to our YouTube page, which I don't even know what it is.
Well, I'm glad you asked, Terry. It's the KAOS YouTube page, KAOS podcast. Also, we were having a discussion at the radio station today. Is this a podcast, or what do we call it? A vodcast? I don't know, but I think we're breaking new ground here, and I'm into it.
We're coming up with something new, but it is available in podcast form. It'll be up on Spotify. It'll be up on Apple. It's there for you as well, or iTunes, or whatever.
And MySpace.
And MySpace.
Also, there was a question earlier about getting the Nike hoodie. Those questions should be directed directly to Terry, because he's the only one that knows how to do that.
There's a Nike hoodie available.
Okay. I'll see you boys. I'll see you boys next week. Let's have some fun.
All right, guys. Have a great night. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys.